Hello, I'm yoga therapist Sally Dunne, and welcome to the first of 4 videos of mindful chair yoga that are coming to you from Laoghaire-Rathdown libraries. It's part of their Stay Home, Stay Safe campaign to help you, the library user, look after your health and well-being. So why don't you grab a kitchen chair and we'll get started. Hi there, so you've got yourself your kitchen chair, great. We're going to sit down now and do some nice gentle yoga. So the most important thing is that your chair doesn't have armrests so that your arms are free to move. Bring your hips right into the back of the seat and have your feet flat on the floor. And if your feet don't really make a good connection with the floor or with your yoga mat, you could probably put a cushion or a folded towel underneath your feet. Take your back away from the backrest. So it's very tempting to lean back, but let's lift up the spine nice and tall. So we have an idea of the pelvis being nice and level and the spine rising up out of that bowl of the pelvis, as it were. Let the shoulders relax down, let your hands rest on your lap. Draw your elbows in, lift your chest, broaden across your collarbones and have your chin level with the floor. So not sticking up. So chin level with the floor, so the back of your neck is nice and long. Very good. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, allow your head to lower down as though you were looking down into your lap. When you're ready to, bring one hand to your sternum, the breastbone, and bring the other hand to your abdomen and just rest there for a moment. So the head is down, the eyes are closed. We feel our sitting bones sitting on the seat. We feel our feet on the floor. And we're just going to tune into our breathing. So with one hand resting on the upper chest and one hand on the abdomen, just notice the natural weight of your hands here. So just breathing in and out, preferably through the nostrils if that suits you. As you breathe in, maybe you feel your upper hand rising as your rib cage fills. And as you breathe out, the ribs soften back down as you breathe out. So that maybe you're tuning into that movement in the upper hand. Maybe you feel some movement under your other hand resting on your tummy. As you breathe in, maybe you feel the abdomen fill. As you breathe out, maybe you feel the abdomen drawing back in again. So just staying with this now for a couple of breaths as you let yourself settle. So you're letting your body weight settle into the seat. You're becoming aware of your breathing, that simple in and out rhythm of the breath. Noticing how the rib cage fills as you breathe in and softens down as you breathe out. And the same with the abdomen. And if you don't feel it in the abdomen, don't worry. As you relax, your breath will become more deep. It will deepen and you'll move into more abdominal breathing. So just noticing the rise and fall of the breath. This is a great way to center the body and to relax the body. When you're ready, let the hands relax down on your lap again and raise your head and open your eyes. Very good. So just a very short centering practice to start our little program here. This is the first of 4 videos we're going to be doing for Laoghaire-Rathdown libraries. Chair yoga is so useful. It's a great way to adapt yoga, particularly if it's a while since we've been doing maybe any exercise. So as we rock from side to side here, there's a good reason. Place your hands on your pelvis. You're feeling the sitting bones beneath you as you rock from side to side. So we want the majority of our weight to be descending down onto those sitting bones rather than leaning back onto our tailbone or too far forward. We want to bring the weight evenly pressing down on our left and right sitting bones. So as you rock from side to side on the chair, maybe you'll feel those 2 sitting bones, the edges of the hip bones sitting onto the chair. So sitting up tall now, feel the weight there, come back to center. And we'll just start with the head. We're just going to nod the head up and down. So we're thinking about these muscles here at the occipital ridge, the edge of your skull where it connects into your neck. And then gently turn your head from side to side. So literally we're saying yes and then we're saying no, but it's a small movement, so you're not going too far. Because what you're trying to do is see how your neck feels. And most of us hold a lot of tension here. So just nodding and turning. So with your nose, you're drawing up and down vertical line. And then again with your nose, you're just going from side to side. So you're drawing a plus sign in the air. Keep sitting up tall, keep the sternum lifted, draw your elbows in, press your hands into your lap and press your feet into the floor. So there's a lot of work going on. Now as your nose draws a circle in the air, it's as though you're drawing a circle around that plus sign that you've just drawn, and then go the opposite way. So these little movements now are great for releasing those neck muscles, creating space. You don't want to create stretch, you want to create space. Easy, comfortable stretch and space in your neck. And then when you've done that a few times, sit up tall. Again, your neck is long and your chin is parallel to the floor. Let's move into the shoulders now. So we're just going to start to work all the joints of the body, bringing them through their full range of movement. So just with the one shoulder, so with the right shoulder rising up to the ear, and then the right shoulder descends down. So keep it nice and easy, and make it as smooth a movement as you can. As you elevate the shoulder up to the ear, breathe in. As you breathe out, allow that shoulder to descend down. So can you see how your elbow is rising up? It's been drawn up as the shoulder comes up and it goes down. Lovely. Let's swap to the other side. So left shoulder up, left shoulder down. And now you may find that the shoulder doesn't want to move very much. So just go within your comfort level. It's very important you don't go beyond what's comfortable. But gradually, and over the weeks you'll find this, that gradually you'll find much more movement in the joints as we really focus on each individual movement. So I know there's a lot of detail here, but this will serve you over the time. So breathing in, hold that shoulder up for a moment, using those trapezius muscle, elevator scapula muscles, and then gently release, release, release. Now with both shoulders, breathing in to lift, breathing out to descend. And again, hold those shoulders up there, feel all that tension. You might even press your hands into your lap. And as you breathe out, let them descend, 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 descend. Very good. Go back to rocking side to side, feeling that base of the bowl of the pelvis sitting on your chair and your spine lifting up tall. So we're going to think about the arms now. We're going to move the shoulders, lifting the arm forward. Now, the range of movement here we want to look for is just to 90 degrees. That means there's a 90-degree angle here and your hand is level with your shoulder. And then the arm comes down by your hip and then a little bit back further behind your hip if it suits you. So breathing in to lift, breathing out to come down. Let me turn to the side to show you that the arm goes no higher than your shoulder, and then the arm comes down and back behind you as much as you can, so that we use the rotator cuff, the shoulder muscles in the back. So we're rising in front, breathe in, breathe out, come down. Now, if that is not comfortable, you only go to 45 degrees. So let it just be a small movement forward and a small movement back, depending on what suits your shoulders. And we all have injuries or history of difficulty in various joints. So the thing is to find your range of movement that suits you now. So whether your hand is pointing to the floor or pointing straight ahead, that doesn't matter. Let that arm rest. Go to the other side. What's important is that you go to what level suits you. And again, one shoulder might be totally different to the other shoulder. So again, we're on the left arm now, breathing in to reach forward. Palm is level with the floor. Bring the arm back by your hip and let it go a little bit behind you, but keep your spine upright. So breathing in to come forward. Again, it could be just 45 degrees or only back a little way. Whatever you have in terms of movement today is great, because next week you'll be building on it and you'll find if you go gently today, you may be able to move more next time. Lean over to one side, hold onto the chair and let that arm swing out. So you're relaxing the arm, flopping the arm, shaking out the hand as though you've droplets of water on your fingers, and there's movement all the way up to your shoulder as you offload the shoulder, and then go to the other side. Hold on, And let this arm just flop and release. So you're releasing anything that might be uncomfortable in the shoulder as you do your movements. Lovely. Bring both hands together back to the heart center. Press the hands against each other and lift the hands up and bring the hands back down. Now lift your chest and press your hands against each other, so it's quite a bit of action as the hand lifts up. You may go no higher than your face, or you may go higher. Vary it or work with what suits you. So we're actively pressing each finger into the other finger, and the thumbs are alongside each other. The heels of the hands stay together, so you get that work in the wrists. Breathing in to lift and breathing out to come down. Good. Now you can do more of these stretches yourself over the time. You can save this video and the next 3 videos as well and go back over them. Maybe do 10 or 15 minutes of each one, maybe every second day, building up your ability as we go through the weeks. Very good. So that's the shoulders and the arms. So now shake out the hands, shake out the fingers, and then make big circles with the wrists. Flamenco hands, get those fingers really spreading, and then go the other way. Spreading the palm of the hand. Think of all the gripping we do all day long. And spread, spread, fist, spread, fist. Good. And let it go. So let's breathe in now. Breathe in as you lift both arms forward. Breathe out as you bring both arms back behind you. And notice this movement behind. We're getting a stretch across the pectoralis muscle here. Breathing in to lift and softly bring the hands back behind you. So maybe as you keep working here now, you just focus on what you're feeling in the shoulder blades. As the shoulder blades in your upper back slide out of the way and move over the ribs at the back as your arms go forward and back. So breathing in, fill the lungs, and softly with the arms, breathe out, bring them down, back behind you. Let the arms rest. Let's bring the right arm out to the side. Now, this is going to really work our deltoid muscle. So go gently. Again, it could be 45 degrees. You decide. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't go higher than shoulder height. Other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. How would it be for both arms to rise up? As I touch the books here. Breathe in. As you breathe out, rotate the palms of the hands to the ceiling, and the thumbs move back behind you. Rotate the palms back down to the floor and bring the arms all the way down. So just notice that again. Breathe in, palms down to the floor. Notice how your shoulder feels there. Spread your hands as though you're trying to touch doorbells on either side. Then take a breath in as you breathe out. Rotate the palms so the thumbs are now pointing behind you. And that's going to change the position of your shoulder joint. Lift your chest. Lift your chest and draw your shoulder blades a little bit towards each other behind you. Lovely. Turn the palms down. Bring the arms all the way down. Good. Strong movement. Shake out the hands. And again, if you only go to 45 degrees, that's fine. Shake out the arms. Well done. So let's roll the shoulders back, up to the ears and all the way back. Shoulders forward, up to the ears and all the way back. And then going forward. And then back again one more time. And let the shoulders rest. We're going to move down to the knees and the ankles and the feet now. So when you're ready, let's lift up the right knee, place the foot back down again. Just simply left knee up, foot down. So I want you to take big monster steps here. As you raise the knee, flexing in the front of your hip, bring the foot down. So we're flexing in the front of the hip, bending, using our hip flexor muscles to bring that knee up and bring it down. Very good. And next time your right knee comes up, take hold behind it, behind the knee. Let your foot go forward and back. So we're going to see how the knee joint feels now. Gently forward and back. Broaden your elbows, lift your chest. The other foot is on the floor. Keep the back of your neck long. And then if it suits you to point out the toe, and then flex the heel, point the toe, flex the heel. Bring the foot back in, bring the foot back down. Great. Transfer to the other side. Knee up. Broaden the chest. Elbows broad. forward and back. So how is this knee as you go forward and back? So you're bringing the heel in and then you're stretching the foot out, getting an openness in the back of your knee. And then heel and toe the foot. So pointing the heel away, you'll feel or pointing the toes away, you feel the stretch in the front of the lower leg. Heel away, you'll feel it in the calf muscles. Lovely. And bring the foot down. Good. And just rock from side to side again. Come up onto your toes. Send your knees in. Send your knees out. So that you actually are moving the thigh bone in the hip socket, just in case tension is building up there. Very good. Lift the right knee again. This time circle your ankle. And all the time that you're lifting the leg, you're strengthening the quadricep, thigh muscles. And of course you're working here with the flexibility in your ankles. So important for our balance. So round and round in each direction. And the slower and bigger the circle, the better. Left knee up, flexing in the hip. The knee is bent and you're circling. Holding that leg up. And lift the chest, broaden the elbows, and then go the other way. Lovely. And bring the foot back down. Very good. So again, rock from side to side. Bring your hands now back again to the heart center. We're going to do just some small, slow, easy movements now with the arms to wind ourselves down. So let's bring the arms and hands together at the heart center. We're going to bring the arms down by the sides, turn the palms forward, lift the arms out to the side and bring the arms to wherever suits you. Bring the palms together and bring the arms back down. And again, breathe in, lift. And bring the hands back down as you breathe out. And again, breathe in to lift. And now when your hands are overhead, turn slightly to your right and let one hand come down in front of you and the other hand come back behind you. If it suits this shoulder to place the hand on the chair, or maybe it's better in front of this back of the seat, holding onto the seat, wherever it suits you, to hold the chair with your right hand. Lift up tall through your spine, tall spine. We're going to do a very gentle rotation of the spine. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, gently start the turn at the waist, the ribs and the shoulders. Very gently. Be gentle with the neck. Don't be tempted to turn the head too much. It's always so easy to lead with the head. But think about it's your body that's turning. In fact, keep looking forward so you're not tempted to rotate the head too far back. Breathe in to lengthen up through your spine. Your hand can be on the opposite knee. Gently, gently then come back to center. Pause for a moment. And these twists are so useful and helpful for the muscles of your back. Breathe in, lengthen up again. Bring the arms out to the sides, lift them all the way up. As you breathe out, turn to the other side. One hand comes onto the opposite knee, the other hand holds the chair wherever is comfortable. It might be too far back here, or you could hold in the front, but you're still getting a rotation. Your right shoulder is turning around to the right. So your knees are still pointing forward, but you're getting the rotation here in the body. Keep your feet on the floor. Breathe in to lengthen up through the spine. Breathe out to just turn a millimetre more as you move into the twist. Be careful of your neck. Breathe in again and very gently wind yourself back to the front. Very good. Lastly now we're just going to do a little bit of forward bending and moving back with the spine. So I'd like you to think about from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your neck is a long straight line. So if you saw me from the side, I'm hinging from my hips. I'm not bending from my waist. I'm hinging from my hips and I'm leading with my sternum. So we're just literally moving forward and back, hinging at the hips. Good. And then all I want you to do is to make little circles. So just literally coming forward to the side and back and over to the other side as you rotate 2 or 3 times one way. Keep breathing nice and deeply. This is lovely for your back, lovely for your hips. Nice deep breaths. Breathe the breath out and then come back to centre. And so we're going to close our practice now. Bring your hands to the heart centre. You've taken all your joints through their full range of movement. You've lifted the spine, you've lengthened the spine, and you've rotated the spine. You have a nice length and extension to your back. You've moved the shoulders, the neck, the waist, the hips, the knees, the ankles, and now it's time to rest. So very gently, I'm going to suggest you bring your hands down to your abdomen to rest. Lean back into your seat. Let your legs relax out so you can relax all the leg muscles, and then lower your chin towards your chest as you close your eyes. And as you lean back into your seat, your hips are at the back of the seat so that your spine is really tall even though you're leaning back. Your shoulder blades are moving down your back. If you can feel your shoulder blades on the back of your seat, all to the good. Let the shoulders drop, let the elbows drop, let the hands just rest on your lap. Bow your head down. Relax your jaw muscles by separating your back teeth, but the lips are still connecting. Close your eyes, let your facial muscles relax, and take 3 deep breaths. Breathe down into your hands, filling the tummy. And as you breathe out, let everything settle. And twice more. Deep breath in and a full breath out. One more time. Deep breath in and a full breath out. And so the body comes back to stillness now after all your movements. And you can check in and see how the body's feeling. Notice the effect of the movement. Notice the effect of your movement with the breath. And when you're ready to now, we're very gently come out of our relaxation. We're going to sit up tall again. We're going to rock from side to side. We're going to bring the hands back to the knees. We're going to open the eyes. We're going to wriggle our toes, feel our feet. We're going to press down into our toes, then lift the toes, press down into the heels. And again, rock from side to side. We're going to just move the shoulders now gently. Stretch one arm out in front of you, pull it back in, stretch the other arm. Maybe reach up a little bit with one arm, reach up with the other arm. And then when you're ready, bring your hands back to the heart center and we'll close our practice now. So when you're ready, hands are at the heart center, head is bowed over the hands. Bring the hands down by your sides, breathe in, extend the arms out and up. As you breathe out, bring the hands back to the heart center, and twice more. Breathing in and fully out. And last time, drawing energy now for the rest of your day as you bring that deeply into the body. And together we'll say Namaste, which just means bless you. Namaste. Lovely. I hope you can join me again next week for the second part of our little video series brought to you by Laoghaire-Rathdown Libraries. And after this video, you'll see some details about the library's website and the other facilities they have to support you, particularly the book drop service, which is lovely. So be well, stay safe and stay home. Thank you.